Hi guys, this is Kacee. Thanks for tuning in. This is your daily reading. So today is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. I'm doing daily readings because I was getting such powerful readings when I was doing them for myself and other people on a daily basis that I thought I would share that with you guys and see if you can get any guidance in the situations that you're dealing with. These particular readings are going to either resonate with you right off the bat or they're not going to at all. But my hopes is that you get something out of it so that you can help navigate through whatever situation that may come up for you. So we're going to start with the spirit messages and then we're going to clarify with the tarot. So let's get that going. Ooh, okay, so wow, we get 3. That's strange. A father's love, gratitude, and dream talk. And at the bottom of the deck, guys, I'm not kidding you, it says be proud. So right off the bat, I start getting chills with the father's love, gratitude, and dream talk, especially when I saw be proud, because I'm getting this vibe that there's a father figure that is no longer with us. I'm going to pull some cards and see if this clarifies, because this could be a reading that's going to be really specific. But I'm getting this feeling that there's a father figure that has passed and there was children left behind. Even if they're adult children, they feel like, you know, an 8-year-old little boy or a little girl in regards to how they feel about their father's passing. Even though that they're an adult now and they're dealing with it as an adult, you're still that little kid deep inside, and that's where your pain is at. And then if you lose a parent or someone very important to you, an older brother or an older sister, someone that was really close and kind of helped bring you up, I feel that, you know, you go back to that little kid feeling. You go back to that little vulnerable energy that you were back then. Then we have gratitude, like we're thankful that they were in our lives. We were having these beautiful memories. We can actually, you know, heal some of the things that were broken. And then dream talk is talking to me about visiting with them on the other side to kind of straighten out any issues that you may have had here on the physical. And it's like if there's anything that was left unsaid, or if there was a rift when this person had passed, it's a way to kind of heal that. And then be proud is jumping out at me is be proud of yourself, be proud of us, be proud of what memories you have. Don't always think of the negative, but think of the positive. And I haven't read the definitions of the cards yet, but those are just my general feelings. And I could be personalizing this as well. So if you guys either go with that flow that I'm going with, or this is resonating with you in a different manner, kind of read between what I'm saying and pick and choose what resonates with you, okay? Now, these cards jumped out and we have a 4. And this is from the Witch's Tarot. I love this deck. So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Swords in the upright, and the 7 of Wands in the upright. These 2 cards are telling me that there's been a long time of healing going on, and it's time to break free from being in that healing mode and start to live again. The 8 of Swords in reverse is talking about taking those blinders off, stop stressing and putting yourself through that mental anguish of going back and forth all the time. 5 of Cups is telling me that you don't want to fight it anymore. It's not a battle that is worth it anymore. It has to be put aside, put in the past. It's not doing you any good right now, and you're coming to the conclusion and you're coming to that soul work that it's okay to let it go. You know what you were supposed to let it go, but then there comes to a point in our lives that it's okay to let it go. You actually give yourself permission, and I feel that this is where you're coming from right now, because the Seven of Swords is and usually the Seven of Swords for me is a shady card, but with the Seven of Wands, it's pairing the two sevens. This changes the energy for me. So if you listen to other videos that I have, and I'm always about the Seven of Swords being shady, this time with the Seven of Wands, it's comparing that you're taking what you've learned from the past, from that relationship, from what you've grown into, and you're moving forward. You're using that to your best ability. There's something that you're going to do with it with the Seven of Wands. There's a fire now. Okay, so now you're getting the double sevens, which is very powerful. Let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards. Now, I would like to read to you the cards that came up first from the spirit messages. And a father's love that came up first reads, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. The second card came in as gratitude, and it reads, life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on the gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Now, I think it's funny because the giving and receiving of energy and a father's love, whether they're here or on the other side, they are telling us that the energy still floats between the two realms. Okay, so if you are a child or your child has lost a parent, know that the parent is reaching out to the child in the dream state and allowing them to understand that there is an energy connection. So if you have a small child, which could be represented here, and they're saying that they're talking about mommy or daddy or grandma or whoever, know that that energy is switching between the present and the dream state. Okay, so they are speaking to that loved one that has passed, and they are getting comfort from that. Of course, if it's scary for them, then you'll have to take precautions for them. But usually when they just dream about them, it's like, oh, grandma said, I look good in purple or something, and it's just soothing to them. The dream talk reads, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just not one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So again, if you are dreaming about a loved one, or a family member is dreaming about a loved one that has recently passed, especially if it was a father figure or a mother figure, though they are visiting you, they are okay. It's okay to let it go. It's okay to take the healing that you have developed here with the two sevens and move forward. Okay, it's okay to do it. Now, I feel that you are holding yourself back with the Ace of Swords in reverse, or there is a stumbling block in which you have to get past that. There might be one more hurdle that you have to overcome, and I feel like it's a 1 because it's the Ace and it's in the reverse, so it's coming, but there's something more that you have to do. All right, that's way too many cards. So this card came and flipped backwards, so we're going to keep that one. Okay, hold on just a sec. Cards are flying everywhere. I like the energy that you are okay with letting go and you're acknowledging all the things that you've learned, but I want to clarify that Ace of Swords in reverse as to what is the last block in order for, oh wow, check it out, 10 of Pentacles. It has to do with your family. And there's one last thing that has to be released for that happiness. The final let go of some of the grief. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about the person that has passed. The dad figure, the mom figure, the father's love. And I feel like that this person is around you guys all the time, but nobody wants to talk about them. Keeping memories close, but not really discussing the memory. Here, yeah, King of Wands in the reverse as well. There's no motivation to do that. Whatever it is, it's just quiet, subtle. Still in the grieving process, so, you know, he's very well missed, the person that is gone. And I'm using the pronoun he because of the father's love. Look, here now we have the Emperor in reverse. So check out the male energy that's popping in here. Okay. Still, this card is sitting here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's Be Proud. That's the one that came out the deck, and it kind of jumped out at me, so I want to include it. It reads, it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved and all that you are and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Be proud of yourself. Be grateful for where you are and where you've been, because it's made you who you are today. This energy that there's no communication, there's no happy family, there's no generosity. You know, this person, when they left a huge hole. Okay, and no one can fill it. Everybody feels the same way, so why talk about it? You just feel like you're going to bring other people down. However, you're talking to this person in the dream talk, or the family members are experiencing dream talk from him on the other side, and it confuses them or intrigues them. I mean, they have different feelings about it. It sticks with them. That's for sure. But what's this one thing that has to be overcome for that happy family, that Ten of Pentacles? All right, we're going to cut the deck one time because nothing's flying out. The Hermit in reverse, Page of Cups, and the Magician in reverse. So with the Page of Cups, that usually is, you know, a giving of a loving offer or an apology. And then we have the Hermit in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So this tells me that there's an apology that is coming in, but it's not very clear. It's kind of muddled. It's, I don't want to say that it's half-assed, but that's kind of how I feel, is that the true apology that is deserved to the person that is grieving wasn't clear and concise prior to the person's departure. And I think that's what the dream talk is about, is that it really is a sincere apology, but it seems like smoke and mirrors with the Magician in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. It's telling me that the person that's receiving it is like, you know what, you should have said it while you were here, or I know, or whatever. It's a situation that it's not as, it should have been done before the person passed. I'm sorry I'm rambling, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm going to pull a couple more cards because I'm really intrigued about this. It feels like an apology that should have been before the person passed. All these cards are coming out in like clumps, which is really crazy. Oh, wow. Check it out. We have the Three of Wands in the upright, the King of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse in karma. Man, are you serious? All right. So when the King of Cups in reverse, when the heartache with this male energy that departs, there's a sense of relief with the Ten of Swords, because there had been some betrayal or situations that didn't pan out very nicely. And there was some hard feelings when they did pass. And what they're trying to tell you is it's okay now. Be grateful for what we had, the good times that we had. Be proud of yourself. Don't worry about it. And when you start looking forward to your own life and letting that go, you release all that with the Ten of Swords in reverse, and karma comes to pay you. Karma comes to pay you back huge, but in the positive way, because you're doing the right thing. You're forgiving this person for the things that they couldn't do or be here in the physical. Not that they didn't want to, but they just couldn't do it in the physical. Now that they have passed over, they have a different outlook on it, and they're able to understand things at a different level. And they're coming to you or a family member in the dream talk. They're talking to you. They're showing you things. And sometimes you remember and sometimes you don't. But know that when you feel that they're around you in the positive and there's a positive energy, know that they are healing, you are healing, and it's okay. Because when you do release it, you don't have to hang on to it. Release it so that the karma can pay you back. Guys, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. It's absolutely been a pleasure. I totally resonated with this reading on a couple different levels, and I think it's really cool and concise. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. If you want to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, I would really appreciate it. Take care.